Welcome back to NWTV-7 Rangers. I'm Amber Scales. Up ahead we'll take a look at BCM event, the latest SGA event, and the future of food. Stay tuned, we'll be right back.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
NWTV-7, keeping your campus and community connected.
Did the basketball player go to jail because she shot the ball? 7 women from the BCM, including our own WTV-7 reporter, Leah Darnell, participated in a basketball tournament last weekend. Here she is with more.
On Friday and Saturday, Oklahoma Baptist hosted their annual BCM basketball tournament for all the colleges around the state. Northwestern BCM took 7 women and were joined by 3 others. The team consisted of Erica Hernandez, Anna Caldwell, McKenna Sterling, Kinley Netherton, Catherine Lewis, and Gracie Scarborough. The women played the first game at 8 p.m. Friday. The women worked hard on the offense and the defense, but fell short to the 2019 BCM basketball tournament champion, Oklahoma Baptist. Since the basketball tournament was a double elimination, the team had one last chance to redeem themselves on Saturday. Saturday morning came early for the women as the group got pumped and ready for the game at 10 a.m. against USAO to stay in the tournament. After a tough battle, the team could not hang on and lost to the women of USAO and officially was out of the tournament. Overall, the weekend was consisted of Jesus, fun, laughs, and of course, basketball. This has been Leah Darnell reporting for NWTV-7. Back to you in the studio.
What could be better than winning free groceries? The Student Government Association held another bingo night that kept the twist of groceries as a prize. NWTV-7 reporter Dakota McDowell Wapakichi was able to attend to get you a closer look. Bingo!
On February 25th, Student Government Association held Grocery Bingo, a student event to have fun and win groceries through a game of bingo. It was a cold and snowy night, but the students powered through it for groceries. Last semester, SGA held Grocery Bingo in the student ballroom, but in hopes of more people, they moved the event to the CAF.
All right, Cody, so I'm just wondering, what do you think of SGA's Grocery Bingo night?
I freaking love it. It's just an awesome time to get together and have fun.
Yeah, and what was your favorite item on the table?
Tide Pods.
If a student won a game of bingo, they would get 5 points to spend on this table full of groceries such as water, Pringles, oatmeal, and many more items. There would also be disinfectant wipes, paper towels, and toilet paper up for grabs.
So what do you think of SGA's Grocery Bingo tonight?
I think it was a really good turnout. I think moving it to the cafeteria was a really good idea just because, especially with the weather right now, it's snowing, I think a lot of the students didn't want to have to get out and walk to the ballroom.
Right.
So I think it really helped having it kind of in a centralized location. And it also helped that it was during the hours, eating hours.
And then what made y'all come up with the point system kind of deal?
I don't know.
It was a great idea.
I think it was all Jordan's idea, Jordan Harris. But I think she thought of a way, that way people can like pick what they want rather than just like get something that they don't necessarily want, but they want the one thing that's in there. They kind of got to pick and choose what they wanted. So, yeah.
This has been Dakota McDowell Wapakichi. Back to the studio.
Last Tuesday, Northwestern students sat down to learn more about their food. Through the event, students learned not only about the chemicals in their food, but also how processing will change in the future.
Last Tuesday, NWOSU Chemistry Club put on an annual ACS talk about the future in foods. The talk covered how food will be modified and grown in years to come. Both chemistry majors and non-chemistry majors, including some ag majors, came and packed the house. Congrats to Northwestern Chemistry Club for putting on an amazing event.
Up next, Nick and Catherine will give us a look at a week that was packed with sports. Stay tuned, Rangers.
And now sports.
Welcome back, Ranger Nation. I'm Catherine Baugh.
And I'm Nick Dill. Aloha Rangers. This past week, I had the chance to attend the Hawaiian-themed men's basketball game versus Arkansas Tech. Let's dive in and check out some of the highlights from the Red and Black's big win.
What's up, Ranger Nation? Nick Dill here, NWTV-7 45, men's basketball game. Tonight, SGA is hosting Hawaiian-themed night. Let's take a look at the highlights from the Rangers' big win.
The Northwestern men's basketball team faced off against the Wonder Boys of Arkansas Tech Thursday night and came away with a great win at home. The Wonder Boys started with the lead, but the Rangers quickly took the lead from them. Northwestern led by as many as 11 points in the first half, although Arkansas Tech made the Rangers fight in this game as they went on a 9-1 run and brought them to just down by 5 points through the end of the first half. Arkansas Tech was able to tie the score 3 times in the final couple minutes of the first half and also took the lead once, although the Rangers responded as Cole Jones hit a 3 to tie the game 36-36 at halftime. The Rangers came out with all the momentum in the second half. The Rangers led the second half by as much as 9 points and as little as 2 points. The Wonder Boys were trying for a comeback with 1:25 remaining in the second half, only down by 3, but key free throws from A.J. Jones and David Thornton helped secure the win for the Rangers with the final score of 85-78. There were many key players in the Ranger victory. The star of the night was senior number 2 David Thornton with a career-high 30 points. Thornton went 13 for 19 from the field with 1 3-pointer and 4 rebounds. Other key players in the game were Jack Peck with 15 points. A.J. Jones led the Rangers in assists with 11 and 7 rebounds. Parrish Hewitt with 10 points and Cole Jones with 9 points. The Rangers' next game will be against Harding University on Saturday, February 29th at 3 p.m. at Pierceville Fieldhouse.
Hope you enjoyed all those highlights, Ranger Nation. Let's send it back to the studio.
The Lady Rangers basketball team took home court against Arkansas Tech last Thursday. NWTV-7 reporter Dakota McDowell-Wapakichi has the highlights from the game.
Hey, Ranger Nation, this is Dakota McDowell-Wapakichi with NWTV-7. I'm here after the Arkansas Tech game. Let's look at the highlights.
The Lady Rangers return home for their final 2 games of the season. Student Government Association hosted a theme night called Hawaiian Night to encourage school spirit. Starting off the game slow, Arkansas Tech got the first points with 8:47 left on the clock in the first quarter. Northwestern would look to be more aggressive due to shots not falling. This aggressiveness led to the Lady Rangers' first 8 points and the first quarter to be free throws. Eventually, Bailey Brown hit a 3 to get the first field goal made on the board. Brown would put up 2 more free throws after this, and the Rangers finished the quarter down to 14-12. In the second quarter, Bailey Brown was having her way, leading the team with 11 points. Kalia King, Kinsey Lamer, Hillary Hurst, Presley Payasapi, and Kylie Leverage all followed Brown's lead and helped the Lady Ranger offense. Northwestern finished the half up 10, 40-30. Starting the second half, Brown was looking to improve on her 17 first-half points. Brown came out and scored 8 points in the third quarter, with Kalia King following with 7 points out of the half to increase her point total to 12. The fourth quarter was no different. The Lady Rangers came out and controlled the offensive side of the ball. Kalia King scores 10 to finish the game with 22 points. Presley Payasapi had 6 in the fourth quarter to finish with 16 points, which would be her season high. Junior Bailey Brown finished the game with 36 points, 19 rebounds, and 3 steals, having a career high in points. The team shot 47.2% from the field and made 36 free throws for a free throw percentage of 85.7%. The final score would be Northwestern winning 92-76 against Arkansas Tech.
All right, thanks for watching. Tune in next week. Ride Ranger Pro.
The Lady Rangers softball team defeated the Lady Bearcats from Southwest Baptist University with a 12-3 run rule last Tuesday afternoon right here in Alva, Oklahoma. Leading the hit in the game, we have Kaylee Johnson with 3 RBIs on 4 hits and scoring twice, Lauren Adcock with 3 hits that drove in 3 runs. Alexis Bailey and Taylor Zanka with 3 hits, 2 runs, and an RBI. And lastly, with Morgan Leneve with 2 hits, 2 RBIs, and a run from a home run hit. Hannah Howell pitched a 3-up, 3-down in the 6th to end the game with the run rule. Howell pitched the entire game, giving up only 6 hits total. The Lady Rangers will be back on the road against Arkansas Monticello on March 6th.
Day 2 of the 2-day series against Southern Arkansas went to the Mule Riders, who picked up 2 wins. Jaden Flowers was the bright spot in the game 3 of the series. Flowers went 2 for 2 from the plate and had 9 putouts. The Lady Rangers would go on to lose the game 7-1. Game 4 continued the domination by the Mule Riders as they would pick up in their 4th win by 21-2.
The Northwestern track and field team wrapped up the GAC championship on Saturday at the Moisier Indoor Facility. The team broke 8 school records, setting 35 new personal bests and collecting 15 all-GAC finishers, and finished 6th as a team. The all-conference winners were the distance medley team, the 4x400 relay team. Standout performers included Gina Wilson in the pentathlon and high jump, Jenny Martinez in the weight throw, and the triple jump was Raven Pridgeon Spearman. Destiny Chu and Rosaria Milton claimed the honor in shot put. Selena McDonald beat her own record in the long jump and the high jump. Congratulations to the track and field team on a job well done.
Ranger baseball went up against Newman University this past Wednesday. NWTV-7 reporter Ethan Everson was on the scene to catch the highlights.
Northwestern faced off against Newman University this past Wednesday after getting postponed twice. They finally got the opportunity to play each other here in Alva. The Rangers started off hot, scoring 3 runs in the first inning in clutch pitching starting off by Harry Park, only giving up 2 hits until Emilio Lovato came in to relieve and had 3 strikeouts and no runs given up. And Bo Britton went in for 1 inning and only allowed 2 runs, and Jacob Ewing went in for 2 innings and gave up 0 runs. And another relief pitcher was Kobe Spicer for 1 inning and 1 run. And the bats were hot for the Rangers, having 17 hits and scoring 11 runs, with Newman's only having 6. And finishing the game for the Rangers was freshman Kobe Hudson, who only gave up 1 run in the last inning. The standout players of the game were Jake Darrow, went 3 for 4 with 1 RBI and 1 run. Dash Johnson went 3 for 4 with 4 RBIs and 3 runs. Parker Bass went 2 for 5 with 1 RBI and 1 run. The Rangers are now 6-10 with a lot more conference games to play left in this season. This is reporter Ethan Everson for NWTV-7. Back to the studio.
The Rangers baseball team took on the number 25 team in the country and Southern Arkansas this past weekend, and in 2 games, the first game the Rangers had 1 run and 5 hits from 5 different players. Jake Darrow, Hugo Hamakawa, Bryce Donovan, Tyler Garcia, and Brock Randalls, but had a tough loss against Southern Arkansas 8-1. The Rangers came back in the second game against Southern Arkansas and won 2-1. Some key players were Darrow, Donovan, and Brett Erickson, each having 1 hit. Brock Randalls and Erickson scored 2 runs for the Red and Black. Scott Creedon helped the Rangers take the win with a 6.1 innings allowed, only 1 run of the day with 3 strikeouts.
Last Saturday, the Red and Black played their final game of the year. NWTV-7 reporter Jacob Comp have more on the story.
What's up, Ranger fans? It's Jacob Comp here live in Crescent Fieldhouse as the men's basketball team took on Harding University. Let's take a look at some of the highlights.
The men's basketball team wrapped up their season on Saturday with a 78-68 win over Harding University. This was the last game in a Ranger uniform for 7 seniors. The 7 seniors are Eric Andres Jr., Bryce Sean Bryant, Bryce Cashman, Hayden Graham, A.J. Jones, David Thornton, and Jaden Whitfield. The Ranger offense for the game was led by Jaden Whitfield, who ended the game with a double-double, bringing in 13 rebounds and scoring 21 points. Whitfield shot 5 for 9 from the field and added 11 points at the free throw line. David Thornton followed up Thursday's 30-point game with another good game. Thornton had 18 points on 7 for 11 shooting. He added 6 rebounds and 2 steals. Cole Jones and Paris Hewitt both added 12 points of their own. At the half, Northwestern held a lead of 34-29 over the Bison. The second half went back and forth until the Rangers went on a run and extended their lead to 8 points. The Rangers would hold on to this lead and go on to win the game 78-68. NWOSU shot over 44% for the game and played stingy defense, holding Harding to a field goal percentage of 31. The Rangers finished the season with a 10-18 overall record, going 7-15 in conference play. The play of the 7 seniors will be greatly missed.
That's all for me. Now we're going to send it back to the studio.
The Lady Rangers Senior Night took place this past Saturday in the final game of the year. NWTV-7 reporter Dakota McDowell Wapakichi got the scoop. Let's go take a closer look.
Hey there, Ranger Nation. It's Dakota McDowell Wapakichi with NWTV-7. I'm here at the Hardin University game against Northwestern. Let's look at the highlights. Senior Day was the main event in Alva, Oklahoma this past Saturday with number 1 in the GAC, Harding University in town. Kalia King from Round Rock, Texas was recognized as one of 2 seniors. In King's career, she achieved GAC Freshman of the Year, GAC Second Team All-Conference 2 times, and scored more than 1,500 points to become 5th on the all-time scoring list for Lady Rangers basketball. Jakiria Ote from Bryant, Arkansas, got to celebrate her big day next to her family. Although Ote redshirted her second year due to an injury, she still got 4 years of play for the Lady Rangers. This current season was cut short for Ote due to an injury. That did not stop her from starting and getting one more tip-off in front of her family, friends, and Northwestern fans. The game started back and forth with Hillary Hurst getting Northwestern on the board. The Lady Rangers contributed well as a team. Kalia King, Kinsey Lamer, and Presley Payasapi all hit three-pointers while Bailey Brown contributed in the paint. The Lady Rangers would finish the quarter up by 3, 21-18. With the minute in the second quarter with no offense, senior Kalia King started the scoring off with a three-pointer. Lexi Wall followed her up with a three-pointer of her own. King had 10 points in the second quarter. Kylie Leverich, Lexi Wall, and Hillary Hurst contributed to the offense to finish the second half at 39-32 Northwestern, up by 7. Harding University came into the second half hungry. Hillary Hurst got a quick jumper to start the Lady Ranger offense, but Carissa Caples of the Bison would not let down. She led her team to the first lead of the game with 3:23 left in the third quarter. With a little bit of time left, Northwestern went on a small run to earn the lead back and finished the quarter up 55-51. With a 3 from Kinsey Lamer and a free throw from Kalia King, the fourth quarter was underway. The Lady Rangers could not stop the Bison offense. Harding would grow their lead to 3 with 4:27 left. But Bailey Brown and company would fight back and establish the lead and be up by 3 with 2:46 left. It would be back and forth like this until the last 30 seconds where the Bison hit a crucial layup to go up by 1 with 26 seconds left. A late game timeout was called to make a game plan for Northwestern, but 2 missed shots in the final seconds ended the fourth quarter with a final score of 75-74. The Lady Rangers ended their season with a record of 13-15. All right, thanks for watching the highlights. Let's go back to the studio.
Up next, Amber will give you the latest news about the campus visit and a little advice that may help as we approach midterms.
Keep it here, Ranger Nation.
What is diversity and why is it important? NWTV-7 reporter Dakota McDowell Wapakichi had the opportunity to attend the diversity training workshop last Thursday afternoon. Let's check it out.
This past weekend, Professor Shawanda Riley of Tarrant County College came to Alva to discuss diversity education with faculty, staff, students, and the community. Ms. Riley held this event in Alva but was also broadcasted to the NWOSU campuses in Woodward and Enid. She mentioned that the Tarrant County College took initiative to have the conversation about diversity with the college's administration and faculty. Ms. Riley also mentioned that students had meetings regarding diversity. These meetings would discuss microaggressions, language, and white fragility. The Diversity Committee at Northwestern, with Dr. Kay Decker as chair of the Diversity Committee, brought in Ms. Shawanda Riley due to her experience in the field of diversity education and in presenting her information across the country. This has been NWTV-7 reporter Dakota McDowell Wapakichi. Now back to the studio.
Are you stressed about midterms? Are you overloaded with studying for tests, writing essays, and completing assignments? NWTV-7 reporter Kaylee Brown took time this past week to check out some of the best tips to manage and obliterate stress. Let's take a closer look.
Statistics show that 7 out of 10 college students have reported being extremely stressed. Stress can come from a variety of things: class, work, personal life, a busy schedule, and much more. I had the opportunity to talk to Northwestern student Dawson Maxwell about how he avoids stress.
The best way to do it is I kind of like plan ahead and do my discussion boards or whatever ahead of time. That way I'm not like forced to think about it. It's due this day, I gotta do it this day, and kind of rushed. Just kind of study some more whenever I have free time, so I'm not trying to cram the night before a test or something.
There are a variety of ways to deal with stress. Many suggest distracting yourself with books, puzzles, or movies. Repeating a short mantra such as I can and I will is another way that's suggested to help. One study has suggested grounding yourself with an image of something such as clouds, water, or flowers. Dawson also gave another option that may help many Northwestern students.
We do have a new club coming. It's called Shift. It's kind of just a safe space to have someone to talk to or stuff and really get the negative thoughts about stress and just your life and kind of change them to a positive view. So I feel like if you're ever stressful, you can kind of go there and they can help you with that.
Stress can be a big thing to deal with in life, but it is not something that we should let hold us back. If you ever feel as if you are drowning under the stress, take a step away, write it down, spend a little time in nature, or talk to someone. Just remember that you can and you will. I'm NWTV-7 reporter Kaylee Brown, and now back to the studio.
Thanks for tuning in. Make sure to catch us next week as we dive into some viral topics of today. Have a great week, Ranger Nation.